Hey everybody, how's it going? So, I guess what this video could be titled, could be like the state of the channel. So like the state of the union address, but the state of the channel. So, if you're a fan of the Overspray channel, the other channel I have, you've already seen this probably come out over there, or this one came out first, I have no idea, because I haven't edited them yet, obviously. But I basically wanted to take the minute to sit down to talk to you guys about what has to change, what I want to do, my thoughts, my views, things like that, things that are changing in my personal life, and things of that nature, which are obviously going to affect this content, and things like that. So, for Works of Right. Works of Right was a channel I obviously created to get my artwork out there so people could see how it was made and they could love it in a different way. And the response I've gotten is huge. But at the same time, there won't always be the opportunity to film the paintings. And that's what I've run into. And there's some paintings where I just don't want to film them. You know, some commissions are a little too cumbersome to get done, to film, to have to deal with carrying a camera out there, as well as having to deal with canvases and wet paint and extra materials and things like that. What I've decided to do is venture into the live stream world. Now, for those of you guys who've been following me, who are friends with me, who know me, a while back, my very first Twitch account I had was called TwistedMindsGaming. Well, that channel's been kind of dead for a long time, and I've been thinking about it, and I decided that channel was dead. I have obviously created an Overspray channel. I've gone live on there several times and played some games and hung out and had some fun, and so the need for a gaming Twitch account is kind of dead. So what I did do was I rebranded that Twitch account under the name J Wright Creations. Now, I wanted it to be branded with the same as this YouTube channel, obviously Works of Right, but it didn't happen that way. Honestly, I was half asleep when I did it, and I tried J Wright Creations, and I got that one, which is okay with me. It's close enough for me. When they say that when you're doing branding that you need to match all your social media and well, obviously my Twitter doesn't match my YouTube channels, doesn't match anything else, and all the channels don't match each other because why would they? Anyway, so one thing I want to talk about is I want to get into live streaming, and there will be another video talking about the materials I picked up and all that fun stuff, and I don't want to get into that here, but one thing that I thought would be interesting, which would allow me to produce content when it's just not possible to film a painting, would be the live streaming process, because I can get the digital process, or I can get the stencil cutting process, or I can do something, and I can interact with the fans, or I can interact with my viewers. I don't want to call you guys fans, because who am I? I'm just some guy who cuts stencils and makes art out of it. Whether you guys want to consider yourself fans, that's entirely up to you, but I'm going to call you guys my viewers, or whatever. You guys have a nickname in mind? Maybe that's a thing. If you guys have a nickname in mind or something you'd like to be called, that's, let me know, I guess, in the comments down below. But anyway, so I wanted to let the viewers keep getting content, even when it's a little bit harder to make. Another thing that I've run into, and the reason why I want to stop doing so many outdoor spray painting videos, is because my cameras are starting to die. So the camera this is currently being filmed on is dying. I bought a new camera, as you might have seen from the Overspray videos, but the battery doesn't last as long as this one does, so I picked it up for the first time, in which I assumed that I fully charged the battery after the last time I used it. I picked it up for the first time this morning, and in a couple months, and it's dead. So I gotta find the battery charger and go from there. But I think you can see what the complaint is here. Anyways, I've been kind of looking at other cameras. There's no way I can afford to buy another camera right now. There's a GoPro clone that I've seen. The colors are really nice on it. And the audio's not, but the colors are, which is what I'm worried about with the camera for this channel. So maybe that's a solution, maybe like a GoPro. Because honestly, I don't need the audio, I need the video. But anyway, like I said, there's no way I can afford to buy a camera right now. I just invested some money into the live stream setup or the ability to do it, so that's not a possibility right now. But I figured live stream would be the best way to still be able to create some kind of connection between the community I'm trying to create here and myself, and still create content and things like that. So obviously, what do you expect from the YouTube channel? Well, the YouTube channel, I'm still going to try and make videos, but some of what you might see come out might end up being stuff from the live stream, like highlights or things like that. I'm not sure how that would work for the art channel, but it might be, you know, like maybe I recorded the live stream, I downloaded it, edited some stuff out, you know, if I need to, depending on, you know, what happens, and put it on the channel. I don't know. So I want to have this channel be more active. This channel is the channel that I've wanted to make for so long, and I just never got to do it. And not that I don't love overspray, because I do. Overspray is the other half of my creative world. You know, overspray is the nerd in me. But Works of Right is another way to let my main passion out, which is creation. And I don't know that video for me is just something I can stop. I don't always have the time to set up a camera, and sometimes when I do, I just don't, and that's a downfall. With live streaming, you set it up, it's a pretty quick process. You know, you don't have to drag a tripod out of it if you don't want to. You don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. You don't have to hit the record button and stop it and then change a thing and move a layer, and you don't have to do that. It's just completely raw, completely live, completely uncut, which I do like. So maybe that's it, you know, maybe there'll be opportunities where we could do like hangouts where it won't be me painting or me working on artwork, where we can just hang out and you can ask me questions or something like that. I've also already thought of that, maybe on the YouTube channel instead of on Twitch. That way we can kind of keep the Twitch channel for like actual like work or not, I don't know. This is all kind of up in the air right now. This is all just, you know, it's 8 something in the morning. I have to leave for work in 15 minutes. And it's just all the stuff that I thought about, you know, obviously this morning. And you can tell it's the morning because you watched the beginning of the videos. I drink coffee. So you'll see videos come out soon on this channel. Hopefully I'm going to make myself edit and upload some videos as soon as I possibly can. And geez, one thing I want to do before I get off here is I want to thank everybody from the Twitch community that I'm a part of, everybody from my small little circle of creative streamers on Twitch that I love and watch all the time. I'll drop a couple names. Kina, you know who you are. And then the other one, you guys laugh at this name, but if you ever get the chance, go check out her streams. They're actually really fun, really entertaining, and the community that she has is just, I don't even know. Her Twitch name is A Doodling Octopus. Yes, A Doodling Octopus. I have thought about for a long time, you know, what if I wanted to get into creative streaming, things like that. Both of those two streamers, they both have done way more than I ever expected them to do, as far as to let me know what they think camera wise I should get, what I should do, what programs. Keena's helped me out with Photoshop, which we'll talk about that in another thing, because I'm having some problems with some other things. So shout out to them. Thank you so much. Thank you for their whole little community and the whole community that I've started to make a little bit outside of Twitch, be it from this channel, the Overspray channel, just Twitter, from being on Twitch, hanging out with those guys, all of it. All of it. Thank you guys so much for just hanging out, chilling, and waiting for more content. So hopefully you guys will join us. I say join us because, you know, there obviously are other people along for the ride, and whether you pick one channel, both channels, whichever, you know, whether you stick to just following us on Twitch or just YouTube or both, hopefully you guys stick with it and stick with us, and hopefully you guys like what I have coming out, what I have in mind, what I have planned. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.